Start early for retirement. Perhaps one of the gravest sins that has been done in our society today is a failure to tell people to plan for financial independence, to prepare to be completely financially free, to have multiple revenue streams, and yes, to plan for early retirement. We can of course go into all the reasons this information has been left out of societal conversations from the time we're little and in school up to and all the way through many of our work years in early and middle adulthood. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to beat the drum of financial independence, financial freedom, and growing your wealth. Today, that drumbeat is all about preparing for retirement now. You may be 18 years old, you may be 25, you may be 45. If you've not started planning for retirement, now is the time, no matter what age you are. Why? I'll tell you. But first, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a show. Now, let's get into it. Start early for retirement. The biggest benefit to planning for retirement as early as possible is compound interest. If you don't understand compound interest, here's how it works. You put money into a savings account that earns compound interest, and your money not only earns interest monthly or annually, but your interest also earns interest monthly and or annually. That's right. You earn interest on the money you deposit into your account, and you earn interest on the interest your money earns. By the basic law of mathematics and compound interest then, the earlier, and by definition the longer, you save money, the more interest you earn over time. So, if you are 25 and you plan to retire at 65, the average age of retirement in the United States, let's say you start small with just $100 a month. At a 5% annual compound rate of return, you will have saved $162,000 by retirement. Conversely, if you wait until you are 35 to start saving that $100 a month, with the same interest rate and the same age of retirement, you will only have $89,000. That's almost twice as much saved for having started 10 years earlier. That is the joy of compound interest. Convinced? Good. Benefits of saving for retirement. Far too many people have come to rely on Social Security checks for their retirement, and as a result, we have far too many older people in poverty. Social Security will not keep you living a good life during your retirement. You will have to supplement that with your own retirement savings, no matter what. The purpose of Social Security was to keep our elderly people off the streets. It was an act passed by President Roosevelt as a result of far too many elderly people living in slovenly conditions during the Great Depression, and it was a solution, a preventative measure, so that we would never see that happen again. We did not want our elderly community dying in poverty. Unfortunately, the cost of living has risen to the point that a Social Security check no longer guarantees you will not be in poverty upon retirement. Thus, the benefits of saving early for retirement is avoiding relying on Social Security alone. It also helps ensure you will not become dependent on others during your retirement years. You don't want to have to move in with your grown children and their children out of necessity. Another amazing benefit of saving for retirement is you can do so tax-free. When you contribute to an IRA account, you get to write it off on your taxes each year. That's right, the government will pay you to save for retirement. Don't leave that money on the table. The final and perhaps my favorite benefit of saving early for retirement is that money, like everything else, tends to grow exponentially when you respect it. Once you start respecting your finances and saving, growing your wealth, you will see more opportunities pop up to save and grow your wealth. Like money magic. Downsides to saving early for retirement? The only real downside to saving for retirement now is if you save so much that you can't afford to live your life now. There's an easy way to avoid that. Don't do it. Sit down with your budget, list all of your necessary expenses each month alongside your income. Then list out your extra expenditures each month. With your budget laid out, look at where you can afford to put money aside for retirement. It's worth it to tighten your budget a bit so you can retire well. But don't overdo it and make your current financial situation miserable all for a payoff 30 years from now or more. How to start saving for retirement. The very first thing to do after you sit with your budget is to check in with your employer. If you have a 401k, an employee retirement plan, chances are good your company will match your contribution up to a certain amount. If your budget allows, you should at the very least be contributing what your company will match, or you're leaving money on the table. And we don't leave money on the table. If you don't have an employer 401k, look into an IRA account. Find a financial planner or money manager with a reputable company that won't take a ton in fees to get you started with an IRA. You can usually get one open with as little as $1,000. Some good investment houses include Merrill Lynch, Fidelity, E-Trade, and Edward Jones. Note that a traditional IRA is the one you can claim on your taxes each year, while a Roth IRA is one that you cannot claim on your taxes now, but you can withdraw tax-free upon retirement. To sum up, you should start saving for retirement now because the earlier you start, the more money you will save and have in the long run. Contribute to your 401k at work if you have one, and if not, start contributing to an IRA account. Be sure to open an account with a company that won't gouge you in fees. Before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on all notifications to show your support. Happy investing!